Mrbeast has enough money to buy every car of these rich YouTubers 100 times and still have millions of dollars left in the bank. So why does he choose to drive this? But before we talk about what the world's richest YouTuber is driving, we'll be checking out some other YouTuber rides. That include hypercars, presidential-level SUVs, luxury tanks, and so much more. And PewDiePie? He's out here driving a 1996 Toyota Land Cruiser?
Get my baby.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Why is a man worth $85 million rolling around in that thing? Well, it turns out Felix's 9-year-old army are everywhere. I love you. Because while he was car shopping in Japan, he had the craziest fan encounter ever.
I got my Japanese car in the end. The way this happened was, I just randomly saw their shop and I thought their cars looked really cool and I really wanted one. But in the end, I just wasn't sure if it was a good, like, everyday kind of car for me since I'm new to driving in Japan. So I wasn't sure about getting, like, such a big car. But then they were like, well, we can just give you one.
Yeah, his fans hooked him up with this absolute beast, equipped with a 4.2-liter diesel engine, 130 horsepower, and a top speed of 100 miles per hour. This car is ass. I mean, damn. And while all of this may have cost Pewds a grand total of $0, the cars coming up only get more expensive, including one that's worth $9 million. But we'll get to that a little later, because for now, we gotta talk about the YouTuber who went from durability testing phones to entire cars. See, Zach's whole brand is built around taking tech apart, tearing them down, and scratch testing the crap out of them. So it was only a matter of time before he took his talents to the road. And that's when he got his hands on a brand new Cybertruck, only to test it out in the most American way imaginable. Jesus Christ! That's 80 grand down the drain! But hey, that's nothing to a baller like Danny Duncan, because this dude's been spending his millions a little too reckless. I'm talking 100 bands on an attack robot dog, 10K on a limo.
What are you doing?
80,000 on a Cybertruck?
Bulletproof my ass.
That's a lot of money just to flex, but it's not even close to his most expensive purchase, because Danny dropped 150 grand on a Sherp, aka the world's most indestructible vehicle. And this thing is no joke. I mean, it can bulldoze buildings, cruise through currents. Hell, this is the very first thing that pops up on their site. Yeah, that all sounds great, until you let Danny get behind the wheel.
Oh, I just broke the seat. Everything's breaking in this piece of It does knock down mostly everything, but it's not all typed up to be, especially for the price. I had to pay 150 grand for this thing to break in 48 hours. Like, what the I did not think it would break at all.
Damn, that's a lot of money for a metal paperweight. But Jack Doherty spent even more on his dream car, a brand new McLaren 570S. And this thing will knock your socks off. Because not only does it hit a top speed of 199 miles per hour, but it can go 0 to 60 in just 3.4 seconds. And naturally, Jack couldn't help but jack it up. Jesus, what the hell's wrong with this kid? But anyways, by the end of it, this was everything he wanted. But in late 2024, all of that was about to change.
I'm most likely going to crash this car. Literally, guys, you can't see shit. I'm most likely going to crash this car. No, I'm kidding. Hopefully not. This is bad. Oh! No! No!
Yeah, he was down bad. And while Jack and his buddy walked away without anything serious, his $200,000 McLaren wasn't as lucky. Damn, Jack, what are you doing, man? And I'm wondering what Will and E is doing too, because while it might not look like it, he copped the most legendary Lamborghini on the planet. Let me explain. See, in 2015, when KSI was balling out, he was looking for any opportunity to flex. So he treated himself to a 2014 Lamborghini Aventador, only to get sick of it just a couple of weeks later. So to spice things up, he hit up Yanni and told him to give his car a complete makeover. I mean, they took it from looking like this to this. But JJ was just getting started, because soon after getting the chrome purple wrap, he dropped a track that would rewrite internet history.
Vroom, vroom, in my brand new Lambo.
Millions of views later, it wasn't just a car anymore. It was a cultural artifact, an era-defining collectible, a YouTube relic. Yeah, despite everything that had happened, he still got rid of it.
See you later, baby.
And just when the world thought it was gone for good...
Hello?
So, I've told you recently, I've been on the hunt for like iconic YouTube items, right? I've just managed to get my hands on something of yours. It's the boy. We've added him. Yeah, we bought it.
And all this costed Will $220,000. That's $45K more than what he should have paid for it. And if that wasn't enough, Will's not even planning on driving the thing, because it's parked inside his personal YouTube museum. Sheesh, that's a lot of money for a museum piece. But High Show Speed spent even more on his addiction that's taking over his life. You see, Speed's not your average YouTuber. He's a D1 Ronaldo glazer. I mean, this dude's entire life revolves around his love for another man. Like his setup is Ronaldo themed. His custom iced out chain is flooded with the GOAT. Bro even spent $200,000 on not one, but two Ronaldo themed Jacob & Co watches. Man, Speed loves Ronaldo more than Ronaldo himself. And his love addiction didn't stop there, because it's what he did to his Lambo that takes the cake. Which, by the way, also happens to honor his idol.
Speed, welcome home. Congratulations with all of your hard work. This is your— Oh my God! Oh my God!
Yeah, I'm talking a custom red and green wrap, the Portuguese flag, Ronaldo plastered on the hood, and his iconic number 7 on the doors. And when you add up everything, he's basically driving around in a $250,000 Ronaldo shrine. Man, this guy really does have a problem. But he's not the only one, because this next YouTuber turned a Bentley Continental GT into a tank. See, the guys over at Academy G didn't just customize a car, they rebuilt it from the ground up, scraping the wheels, swapping them with metal treads, and transforming a regular Bentley into the world's first luxury tank. So by the time it was finished, they had put thousands of dollars into this thing. And surprisingly, it was worth every penny. Because now it off-roads like a four-wheeler, crushes cars like an actual tank, and the craziest part is, it's packing 400 horsepower under the hood, making it not only a monster, but the sexiest looking tank I've ever seen. Woo! These YouTubers have money to blow, but sometimes having all that money can go horribly wrong. Because this dude got scammed by his own girlfriend. See, when you sign a $100 million streaming deal, your life starts looking a little different.
You know what I realized, dude? If we just did everything 50-50, like if we take jets to here, there, it's 50-50. It's so cheap. Dude, think about it.
It's insane.
If you and I want to take a jet to Vegas right now, we're paying like 20 racks each.
That's nothing.
It's nothing.
Yeah. X is known for spending millions, buying expensive watches, Lambos, flying private jets, even copying a gray McLaren 720S Spider. Felix was living life on easy mode, but it turns out behind the scenes, things weren't what they were made out to be. Because what started as a casual relationship between him and his girl turned into an informal common law marriage, just so she could visit him in Canada. I mean, so far everything's adding up. But fast forward a couple months later, and suddenly she's filing for divorce, claiming half his stuff, including the McLaren. So he took her ass to court, got a judge to block anyone from touching the car, and figured that was the end of it. That was until this happened.
There was a court order in motion so that the asset was not to be driven, sold, or altered on the title. And I mean, somebody took the car, changed the title, then drove it to the dealership, and then sold it against all the court documents.
Yeah, he never saw the car again. And just like that, his $350K supercar vanished faster than one of his Twitch rants. That's insane. But so is Kai Cenat's car collection, because this dude dropped 6 figures customizing cars, adding a wide body kit to his Mercedes AMG, kitting out his Jeep in full AMP. Hell, he even copped the Hellcat just because he rapped about it.
You got it so that you wasn't rap capping.
So I wasn't rap capping.
I respect
that first.
But I had to save the best for last. Kai's one-of-one, Iron Man-inspired Lamborghini Urus. Yeah, because he's got that thing wrapped in metallic red, slapped on a Vorsteiner carbon fiber body kit, gave it air suspension, a custom Vetronic exhaust, and flame-shooting downpipes.
I'd be honest, you ever touch yourself in this car?
Okay.
Have I ever touched myself in this car? I just want honesty here.
No.
So by the end of it, Kai Kai had dropped $160,000 just on mods alone. That's almost what the Lambo costs. But wow, Kai's Lambo turned him into a superhero. His boy Phantoms nearly made him a villain, because it nearly got him killed. Yeah. It all started when they decided to splash on matching whips. Kai got his in red, and Phantom got his Urus in blue. But quickly after hitting the road, he realized something was missing. So he took it back to the shop and had them start from scratch. This was a massive W for Phantom, but what would happen a year later would become his biggest L. You see, the day was July 28th, 2024. Phantom pulled up to a Dominican Day parade in New York, rapping his roots and vibing with the crowd. Everything was going according to plan, but just when he was about to leave, something crazy happened. Out of nowhere, unmarked cars boxed him in. Cops jumped out, guns drawn, yelling at him and his crew.
Look at the vehicle they're in. Look at the vehicle they're in. What is this? I don't know what this is. You know what I'm saying? It's an undercover. It's an undercover police vehicle. It doesn't say police on it. It has lights on it, but it doesn't say police on it. They jump out, guns blazing, you know what I'm saying? Guns pointing right at us. It's not like you guys did not know what was going on. The reason why I say it is because when you approach the vehicle, you were very quick to pull the HDMI cord on Vinny's camera. So why would you do that? Why would you pull an HDMI cord on the camera if you don't know what's going on? You know what I'm saying? You know he's streaming. You know what's going on. You know what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
As crazy as that all sounds, things only escalated from here. Because not only did they tow the Lambo, they drove it away themselves and flexed on him. Yeah, thankfully he ended up getting it back. But bro nearly had his $400,000 whip phantom taxed. Wow, my man got played. But what's even more twisted than that is how Jake Paul spends his money. Because at this point, Jake's not just blowing a bag. He's spending that Netflix money quicker than he drops retired fighters. Yeah, Jake's developed an urge to splurge. I mean, he spent $7 million on a watch, $11 million on a private jet, $1 million on a big-ass diamond. He's even out here breaking flexing records.
Your total is gonna be $64,253 and 65 cents. I think that's the new record.
That much on shoes? Ridiculous! But it's not as ridiculous as his whips, because he copped not one, but two yellow Raris, a 296 GTB and an SF90 Spider. And the SF90 alone set him back $700K. Jesus! That's $1.1 million on the same looking cars!
What kind of dumbass gets two yellow Ferraris?
You already have one.
Why would you get another one?
Well, look at your shoes, brother. One of each.
So what inspired you to buy this car?
Looking at my overwhelming bank account.
Yeah, Jake's out here riding in style. But my boy Aiden's riding presidential. Because he doesn't just ride with Trump. He literally rides Trump. You see, Aiden isn't afraid to show his appreciation for the president. Like, I thought Speed was sipping, but Aiden's glazing even harder. And I know that sounds weird, but he gifted Trump a Rolex, wrapped his entire Cybertruck in Trump decals. He even bought his very own car.
This is made for Trump, for the president. So,
and wait, you bought it over him?
Yeah, from a connection.
You own this?
Yeah, this was like 700 bands. I swear to God, I bought it all in cash. Just be careful. They also pepper spray too.
What? How does that work? Pepper spray.
There's a pepper spray if you try pulling on the head.
So this thing could take a bullet or a bomb?
It's all
one of the two.
No, it's all bulletproof.
It reclines?
Yeah, it does everything.
Wait, let me show him this. Chad, look at the cameras they got on this.
Yeah, this is a really crazy car.
Damn, this man Aiden's moving different. That's why it costed Aiden $700,000. But look, Whistling Diesel spent even more on his prized possession. This is Monster Max 2, a 1,500 horsepower, fire-breathing abomination that can literally tear through everything. I mean, it's so massive, you pretty much have to climb into it, because it's got tires the size of kiddie pools, twin diesel engines under the extra-large hood. He even slapped a Viper 11 fighter jet to the back. This thing has it all. Well, almost everything.
Yo, what does this one do?
Oh yeah, don't.
Hey, watch out for that. It says flammable.
We tried finding a safer spot, but the best spot we could come up with was right next to the passenger.
Damn, this man's out of his mind. And balling like this will really run your pockets. Because according to Cody, he spent over $900,000 building it. But look, $900,000 is chump change to some legends. Because Ronaldo spent 10 times that on a single car. You see, Speed's boyfriend isn't just breaking records on the field. He's smashing them off it too. I'm talking the fastest YouTuber to hit 1 million subs in just 90 minutes. 50 mil in only 6 days. And let's not forget, the most expensive car collection of any creator. No joke, this man's garage looks like mine from GTA, only better and in real life. Ferraris, Rolls Royces, Lamborghinis, and enough Bugattis to start a dealership. But there's still one car that's missing. His Bugatti 110. Only 10 of these were ever made. And this isn't just any car. It's a museum piece with an engine. It's got an 8.0-liter quad-turbocharged W16, 1,600 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds, and top speed of 236 miles per hour. Yeah, and with only 9 others on the planet, this car set Ronaldo back a whopping $9 million. That's nuts! But speaking of setbacks, we gotta talk about Mrbeast. Because out of the millions of things this man can do, there's one thing he's terrible at: driving.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
But anyway, Jimmy has a long history with fast cars. You see, back in 2017, when he started cashing in those YouTube checks, he treated himself to a $100,000 BMW i8.
Jeez, look at that. Have you ever seen a better looking car?
But there was a problem. At the time, he was still living in a $400 a month house. And when people caught wind of a nice car parked outside a dump, he got robbed.
Bought that car and then someone robbed my house and then stole everything I owned. Because they were like, oh, this car is worth more than that house. Let's rob the house.
Yeah, so after getting robbed, stopped, and arrested for street racing, Mrbeast finally sold the car for a Tesla Model X, which thankfully can drive itself. Great. This dude can't drive, but drives a Tesla? Is that it? That's what the world's richest YouTuber drives? Well, according to Jimmy, he'd rather give nice things away than keep them. He's also a billionaire. Could easily buy every car in this video, but chooses not to, which to me is the ultimate flex.